So if you want to convert leads faster, I'm going to walk you through one mentality shift that you need to go through, because once you can finally understand this, then you never ever have to worry about converting a lead faster anymore. Because at the end of the day, guys, I really wish there was a way where we could just like click our hands, snap our fingers, and the leads convert faster, where we just put them under hypnosis and we convince them that they need to sell or buy their house, all right, or buy a house immediately and they're good to go. That's not the case. But, and this is what's important, we can brainwash your leads, okay, and getting them to see why selling or why buying now would be the best way to go. And we do that through programming, okay? So what do I mean by programming? Guys, if we had to look at society as a whole, we're all being programmed, okay? I'll tell you one popular program that we've all been indoctrinated to, and that is education. That is one of the biggest programming that we've been indoctrinated to, okay? Where number one, we need to complete grade 1 all the way up until grade 12. And then even that's not enough, because that matric certificate, or if you're watching this from a different country, right, first grade to the last grade, I'm not sure in terms of senior high school what grade is that, but I'm assuming it's grade 12. And then here in South Africa we get matric, all right? In the States I'm not sure in terms of what qualification you get, but then cool, you graduate, okay? Then we go over onto college or university, right? We go to college or we go to uni, okay? And then after that, what do? We get our degree. And then after that, we get what? A job. And then life starts. That is programming. We've been programmed to think that way from an educational standpoint. Now, of course, there's other different topics that we can speak about, but that is a long video. So we've been programmed from a very young age, especially when it comes to things like education. So when I'm saying that you can brainwash your buyers and sellers, okay, that will get them to buy or sell, how do you do that with programming? This is what's very important, okay? Number one, guys, you need to look and assess in terms of where is their pain, all right? What is the biggest pain points that they're having when it comes to selling and when it comes to buying? What, guys, is your seller's biggest pain points? Do you want to know how you can find out what's the biggest pain points? Just think about every single question a seller has been asking you and look at similar patterns. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look at patterns of questions that sellers ask you, okay, and patterns of questions that buyers ask you. Now, what you want to do is that you want to craft a documentation of all those questions. And then once you've crafted all those questions, I want you to look at specifically the ones that are typically asked the most. The ones that are typically asked the most, then this is what you want to do. You want to create content that answers those questions. Now, what type of content? You want to create a blog answering those questions. You want to create videos, long and short form videos answering those questions. You want to create, for example, another option that you can utilize instead of just blogs and videos is you can also focus on creating posts, okay, answering those questions. Now, what is that going to do? This content over here, all right, now is going to be viewed by who? Your buyers and sellers, all right? Now, the reason why they're going to be paying attention to this content, right? So the reason why they'll be, let's just say that these are eyes, right? So the reason sellers and buyers are going to be paying attention to this content all right, through blogs, videos, or posts, is because you have selected the most burning questions that buyers and sellers have been asking you all the time. So it's relative to what they're looking for. Now they're going to be paying attention to your content. Now, the reason why you want to do blogs, posts, and videos is because certain people have learning different dynamic styles of learning. I am someone who likes to watch videos, and I like to hear examples, practical examples. Someone might like to read an article about how to sell their house in the next 30 days for a good price, whereas I like to watch a video. And I like to watch long form video because I need you to provide examples so I can make sense of it in my head. But then if you're not creating this content that your buyers and sellers can see, which is going to answer their burning questions, then you won't be able to program them. Why? Because the whole purpose of this, guys, to convert your leads to buy faster, or to brainwash your leads to convert a lot faster and quicker, is because you obviously want to get to the cash, right? But the only way, guys, you can get to the cash, right? This is the only way you can get to the cash. The only way you can get to the cash is if your buyers and sellers are clear on their pain. Solution. Why does business exist? Business exists, guys. Business exists, guys, to solve a painful problem to the market. And the business that can solve the most toughest pain points or the hardest pain points of the market wins. That's why when you look at Amazon, Jeff Bezos is solving a problem. He's offering instant products at people's fingertips as quick as possible. So if I want to buy, let's say, for example, an iPad, I can go buy it on Amazon and we deliver to me within an hour. Quick, fast, easy solution on what I want immediately. We're looking at Uber, all right? I'm going to be taking an Uber after I'm done with this. It's like literally 10 o'clock now on a Saturday night, okay? I'm going to be taking an Uber back to my place. What problem is it solving? For people that don't have cars, they now are able to move around, okay? I was just using Uber today because I just wanted to take an Uber, by the way, guys. But the purpose that I'm trying to make here, guys, is that your sellers and buyers are not going to buy, or they're not going to be influenced by your programming if they are not clear on the solution that you're providing to their pain. A confused customer doesn't buy. They don't buy. So if you confuse them, or if you're not clear, they're not going to move forward. So how do you become clear? You create content that makes sense to them, number one, and is relative to their current pain point, and you provide a clear solution. But you don't say, I can help you. You just give them that solution. And I can tell you what's going to happen is that because they learned it from you, they're automatically going to be indirectly brainwashed to see you as the expert. So now when they're ready to sell or buy their house, guess who you think they're going to reach out to? Guess which expert they are going to refer in the future? You, because they learned from you. And that, guys, is the power of programming. That, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is the fastest way for you to convert your leads, through programming. And how you do it is by creating the right content, putting that in different formats, and then teaching them on solutions according to their pain points. Guys, if you want to learn how to convert leads faster, just follow my process. Look at what I do. Guys, I post on YouTube at least minimum 6 videos a week. What am I doing? I'm educating you. I'm programming you because I am answering your most burning questions through this content so that I'm clear enough. Now, notice how I'm not saying, hey, you need to be working with me. I'm the best. No. I'm giving you the solution so that when you are ready to work with a company like mine, you're automatically going to think of me instead of everyone else. And that is the goal. It's programming. If you look at my videos, I have long videos. Why? Because I want to program you to watch my videos so that you know, like, and trust me. If you Google the 7-11-4 rule by Google, Google had stated that it takes a customer on average 7 hours before they decide to work with that type of business compared to their competitors. So I'm creating enough content where I can create enough hours of content where you can just binge watch my videos so that at least I know Before you work with me, you've already consumed a ton of my content, which means that you already know, like, and trust me, and you view me as an expert before we work together. That, ladies and gents, is how you convert leads a whole lot faster and quicker. The only way you can convert them faster and quicker is by making sure that the content is done. But if the content is not done, you cannot program. So that is very important, guys. To program, you need the content, and the content needs to be relevant. And how you find that relevancy is really paying attention to what your buyers and sellers are asking you. If you don't have buyers and sellers asking you questions, go online, guys. You will find it. Trust me. There are many forums. Go on to Quora, and you get all the answers there from because you actually have buyers and sellers who actually go on Quora, which is a platform where people can answer questions. You have people on Quora, buyers and sellers, who are asking questions like, why should I work with an agent? What is the best way for me to sell my house? What's the best way for me to buy a house, etc., etc. And you can look at those core questions and then start creating content on that. And watch, guys, just watch how fast and how quick you grow from there. Anyways, guys, if you got a lot of value from that, please feel free, guys, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share this with another agent who wants to be programmed. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace and love, guys.